Carrier, known for its big yellow Airbuses, is declaring Mayday with a potential bankruptcy looming.
This is your captain speaking. I've got good news and bad news. The good news is we'll be landing immediately. Bad news is we're crash landing.
Spirit Airlines, this had been expected, is filing for bankruptcy.
Spirit Airlines filed for bankruptcy with a plan to hand over control to bondholders after failing to agree on a merger with rivals.
Spirit Airlines officially filing for bankruptcy protection.
Spirit Airlines has now filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in the wake of growing debt and a failed merger with JetBlue.
Spirit Airlines has officially filed for bankruptcy. Spirit Airlines announced today it has filed for bankruptcy. The budget airlines.
They filed for bankruptcy today. This was not a surprise move.
Shake-up in the airline industry just days before the busy holiday travel season. Spirit Airlines has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're covering something much different. Spirit Airlines filed for bankruptcy protection. Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection this week. What does this mean for you? And here's a little hint. I'm actually going to be traveling on Spirit Airlines this week. I've never flown Spirit. I'll give you more details later, but what does this mean for you, the Spirit Airlines traveler, especially coming into the Thanksgiving season, the holiday season, when it is the busiest air travel possible? Let me share with you a statement that Spirit Airlines just made. Essentially, it's a letter to all Spirit guests. And the bottom line is, you can use all your tickets, credits, loyalty points as normal as possible. All the programs and everything's going to be fine. Now, here's the next statement here. We expect this process to be completed the first quarter of 2025 and emerge a better position, even better position to deliver the best value in the sky.
Bankruptcy means very little. The airline says it is continuing to operate as business as usual as far as its customers are concerned. That means its planes are taking off as scheduled, and that will not change throughout the busy holiday season.
Scott's 2 cents on this is after the holidays, this may not work out so well for travelers. I think there's going to be a lot of chaos. Anything when it comes to restructuring is always a problem. Do they offer employees incentive bonuses to stay? Does that happen? What's going to happen? There's a lot of questions, but I think at least through the holidays, things will be fine.
Change the landscape of commercial air travel in America, Jose, and maybe not necessarily in the best way.
I'll give you my 2 cents on this because I'm actually flying Spirit Airlines this week for my absolute first time. I know what they're going to do is consolidate routes for Spirit Airlines. They're going to change routes. They're going to have different customer service options. I think they'll move things probably from the U.S. to low-cost centers. So that's not going to be great news for the traveler, especially during the transition.
But this is a bankruptcy filing, so that will mean changes for the airline. Now, Spirit
charges for everything, very low cost. Again, I've never flown. You know, what does this mean for the planes? They'll probably sell off some of their planes. They'll close some routes, sell off some planes. They'll consolidate this debt, but they wanna reemerge a stronger airline. The whole reason this has fallen apart is, first of all, they haven't been making money since the pandemic, but the merger that they wanted to do with JetBlue and other carriers fell through. The government actually kind of stopped that. And here's another question. With the new government moving in, with the Trump administration moving in, will they allow that merger to happen? Will things change? Maybe. New administration coming into power. I don't know if this is on the radar. Potentially it could be. And I didn't even realize this, but Spirit Airlines is a Michigan-based company. At least they were founded in Michigan. So here in Michigan, I'm going to take my first Spirit Airlines flight this week. And I will give you feedback on exactly what happened, what I liked, didn't like, and really what the staff and what the crew and what the people that work at Spirit Airlines, what do they have to say? That's a question for me. Are they running? Are they quitting? Are they getting other jobs and taking off? Do they have commitments to stay with the company? Those are all questions in my mind that if you have tickets, at least through the holidays, the Thanksgiving season, you're going to be fine. I think they're going to look to kind of consolidate things after the first of the year. But does that mean things will fall apart in between then? They could be. I mean, at least some routes could get changed, but I think that has to be official through the bankruptcy hearings. So this is all going to be kind of public information, and it's going to be fully disclosed. I don't think there's going to be any big surprises. But yeah, what better time to take a discounted airline than during their bankruptcy? Yeah, I'll report back on how that is. But they promise minimal disruption. They'll keep people informed. But what do you think? Do you fly Spirit Airlines? Would you fly them again? What do you think is going to actually happen? I'll update you this week as I fly my first Spirit Airlines trip. What happens? Do we make it? I'll put all the details in the next video, but give me your thoughts on Spirit Airlines. Have you flown Spirit Airlines? Do you like them? Do you have problems with them? It looks like a no-nonsense carrier, so there's probably a lot of complaints. I honestly didn't even read the reviews for Spirit Airlines. Tell me what you think.